This is a difficult video for me to make, but I'm just gonna lay my cards out. I'm thinking of retiring this YouTube channel. Now, I could nominate any number of reasons why I'm thinking of doing that, but it basically all boils down to the fact that I no longer think it's wise for me to continue to invest time and energy and money into making product reviews. And I know that I could make other videos besides product reviews, but I sort of feel like that those videos would be a better fit for a fresh new YouTube channel as opposed to continuing to make different kinds of content for this YouTube channel. When I started making YouTube videos in 2012, I was really into audio, and I was browsing HeadFi every day and sort of sorting through the noise, and I felt like I could make a contribution by helping people sort through all this information and giving them useful videos. These days in 2017, I feel like the community is spread out all over any number of forums and subreddits and Discord servers, and I'm finding it overwhelming and just fatiguing keeping up with the noise. And there are other voices out there that are sorting through this information and delivering really useful information to the community. And I think that they're doing it better than I am. At the same time, the kind of stratospheric rise of headphone prices in the past few years have really put me off. They've really put me out of the hobby. Maybe it's just sour grapes, but honestly, these days it just feels increasingly like an irrational bubble where you have one set of audiophile consumers who are just chasing these fashionable technology trends, and on the other end you have a mainstream market that has completely different needs and usage behaviors. And it's, to me, increasingly hard to kind of meet those two markets in the middle, which was sort of my intention when I started with my YouTube channel. But this could all be okay, and I sometimes tell myself, if you just redouble your efforts and put everything you've got into it, you can make the channel great again, and you can, get on top of all of this stuff. But there's another part of me that feels like I'm not really connecting with an audience that wants that to happen, and quite honestly, I feel like I can't afford to do that. Now, I didn't start this YouTube channel to make money, but I can tell you it does take money to make this YouTube channel, whether it's just in terms of microphones and cameras, or just in terms of time that I could be spending pursuing other projects. And there was a time when I felt like it made sense to invest my own energy and my own money into the YouTube channel, because I felt like it would be an investment into the growth and future success of the channel. But that no longer feels quite as clear to me as it once did. I can't tell you how discouraging it is to make a video that, I had a lot of fun making, like the Stax L300 review that I felt like that people enjoyed, but only have it return 5,000 views and $13.43 in ad revenue. Now, I don't want to sound ungrateful or entitled, and especially not towards the people who have recognized that content does take time and money to create, and they've contributed, whether through PayPal or Patreon, to help keep this channel going. But I just want to put things in perspective. If 1% of my subscribers put $1 a month towards this channel, that would be over $500 a month, which would be plenty to play around with. And it's one of my biggest disappointments that I have never been able to convince 1% of my subscribers to do this. Because it honestly makes me feel like what I do isn't particularly valuable or helpful. And again, I don't want to sound ungrateful or entitled, because maybe the reality is that what I do isn't particularly helpful or valuable. But I can tell you that, honestly speaking, when I get a comment from someone who says, I really love your videos, but I can't afford to support you for $12 a year, but can you give me recommendations for $200 or $300 headphones? That stings. But when it really comes down to it, that's my bad, because that's my failure to canvas an adequate level of support to keep the channel going. Now, there are obviously other ways to sustain a product review YouTube channel. There's things like review units and affiliate links and sponsorships. And I have honestly thought very hard about going down those avenues, even if I'm not 100% comfortable with them. But the thing is, I kind of started the Patreon campaign with the idea that I could make the best videos I could make by being viewer supported, because it meant that I could say whatever I wanted to say, and I could look at whatever I wanted to look at, and I would do it with your help. And maybe that's a rather kind of unrealistic or quixotic quest of mine, but I feel like if I can't make the best thing I could make, then it's not worth doing it all. So that's, where I'm at right now. That's what I'm thinking about. And again, I haven't made a final decision. This is something that I'm working through at the moment. But if you have any comments or thoughts or ideas, then please pop them in the comments. There's never been a better time for you to, let me know how you feel about how things have been going. In any case, thank you to everyone who has helped to support the channel over these years, and I'll talk to you soon.